Welcome, MLS fans. The MLS Cup final is set. Vancouver Whitecaps versus Inter Miami. Will Messi and his former Barcelona teammates lift the trophy? Or will Thomas Mueller and company stand in their way? It's a matchup of opposites. Gritty Pacific Northwest versus the sunny flair of South Florida. Two teams apart in geography and personality. Their playing styles couldn't be any more different. Let's take a tactical look at how Javier Mascherano of Miami and Jasper Sorensen of Vancouver set up their team. Since Suarez received his 3-match suspension, Mascherano has turned to the more mobile 19-year-old Savetti up top, and it has changed Miami both defensively and offensively. On paper, they still line up in a 4-3-3, with Messi operating almost as a false 9, dropping into midfield to connect play. But when they shift to the defensive phase, Miami morphs into a 4-4-2. Savetti, number 24, and normally the left winger, tucks inside next to Messi, number 10, to form a front two. Rodriguez, number 11, originally a central, slides to the left to create the midfield line of 4, joining Busquets, number 5, DePaul, number 7, and Alejandro, number 21, who drops in on the right. Miami's front three, Savetti and Allende, are both fast players and look to get in behind defenses by pushing high. Both Rodriguez and DePaul, the eights, will push wider and create space for Messi to drop and find the ball. Here you can see Savetti and Allende are both high and wide, creating space for them to run in behind. But as the ball moves from left and right, now the three central midfielders will kind of split and form a line of 3. So DePaul will push to the right there to create an overload on the outside. Here you can see on Miami's first goal where Busquets has created space for himself. You can see there's no other players in that area. This allows him to serve balls deep in behind. And now we have Allende running in behind, and Busquets is able to serve a ball over the top. We saw this run several times by Allende from outside to inside, where now they were able to drop balls in behind. The second goal is very similar in the sense of Messi is dropped down. Jordi Alba has the ball out wide on the left, and now Savetti and Allende are looking to get in behind from the wide positions. On the third goal, discussed earlier how DePaul would push wide to the right. So here you can see he's gone wide to the right. They've served him the ball there, and now he looks across the ball. Notice how Messi is sitting deeper, kind of in the 10 spot. And now once the ball is crossed over, he'll find his space, and then that's when he slips Savetti the ball. The fourth goal is created by the veteran Jordi Alba. On his run, he realizes he won't beat the defender for pace, so he cuts across behind him instead. That quickly changes the angle and creates enough space for Alba to exploit, finishing the move with a clever backheel. As mentioned earlier, this should be a fascinating final. Miami will need to be ready for Vancouver's aggressive press and their sharp transitional play. The front four of Ahmed, Sabib, White, and Mueller, supported by the gritty midfielders duo of Kubas and Berhalter, can cause some real problems. So let's take a look at how Vancouver went into San Diego's house and came out with the win. Vancouver line up in a 4-2-3-1. During the build phase, Kubas and Berhalter stay close to the back four and provide stability. Ahmed and Sabi hold high and wide positions, stretching the field, while Mueller and White drop at times to support the build when needed. Here you can see on the screen, there's kind of 6 in the picture here. And then that would create space in between kind of the back 6 and 4. And then that would allow space for either White or Mueller to come down and receive the ball. They look to switch the ball constantly, and this became a theme of their attack in a sense of now they tried to create 1 versus 1 with the wingers. You could see how San Diego would keep 3 of the back 4 centrally and only roll 1 player out wide. Vancouver took advantage of the wide 1 versus 1 situations. Here's a couple more examples of how they're trying to create these 1 versus 1 situations in the flanks. So here they switch through the outside back. And again, you can see the isolation here of a 1-versus-1 situation. Again, similar situation here. Berhalter, who's technically good at driving along balls, swings early, that ball wide, and we created a 1-versus-1. But if they're not successful, they'll quickly go the other direction. And you can see here the other winger is wide open on the far side again, making the team shift. Vancouver was going to step high and try to press teams and not let them play out. You can see here as San Diego likes to be very compact and combine with each other, but Vancouver didn't let them get any kind of rhythm and would quickly press the player on the ball. As soon as the ball is played back, they would still step again, forcing the ball inside, and now they would win off the blind side. Here, Kubas steps, wins the tackle. Now they're disorganized, so a quick 1-2, and Brian White's on the backside. Mueller's the master at finding space. Notice how he doesn't have to be involved, but he'll wait and be patient and find the moments when he needs to get involved into the game. Here you can see he's wide open by himself as the game switches around. Then he finds his moment to show and combine. Again, as the play goes wide, they seem to lose him, and then he'll find his moment to show in and do for a little quick combination. Late in the game, as San Diego pushed to mount a comeback, Sorensen made an interesting tactical change at about the 60-minute mark. He took Thomas Mueller out and brought in Ryan Gall, whose pace and directness made him a real threat on counters. Here you can see Ryan Gall's pace. He steps up and intercepts this pass, which now creates a situation with the goalkeeper as the goalkeeper takes him down and is red carded. If you're interested on how I do my graphics on the field, I use a program called Playmaking by Metrica Sports. It's a very easy program to learn. I've taught myself. If you use the promotional code Metrica X5, that will give you 5% discount. I do receive a 5% commission if you use that code. This will help grow our channel and create better content. We'll see what tactical adjustments both managers bring to the final. If you enjoy this kind of analysis, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time on MLS Soccer Tactics.